Throughout American history, millions have sworn to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against enemies both foreign and domestic. It is the commitment of America's men and women in uniform that has been an integral part of building the nation since 1775.
I went in January 22nd, 1979.
I was drafted in the Army in 1968, and I was there till 1970, 71.
I joined the Army in December of 1999. I was assigned to an Army Reserve unit for my first 3 years.
Those who serve the nation are well prepared for the high cost that comes with wearing a uniform. Trained for some of the most grueling missions, they are ready to put their lives on the line every day of duty. But for many, the most difficult part of their military career is when it is complete, and trying to translate military skills into a successful civilian life becomes the new mission.
I couldn't land a job. Here I am with this DD Form 214 showing that I served 2 tours in the military. I'm applying at numerous places for work, and nobody's giving me a call.
I was homeless. I was in the streets. I was eating out of soup kitchens and finding a place to stay from day to day.
I had a hard time finding a job, having income coming in in order to support myself with just the basic things like rent, food, stuff like that.
Entering back into civilian life can be daunting for discharged servicemen and women. After years of polishing their military occupation, many are unprepared for the abrupt transition in lifestyle. It is common for veterans to have trouble earning a livable income, putting affordable housing out of reach for many, leaving them homeless with no direction in life.
A lot of the skills that you're taught or the way that you're taught have no direct application to civilian life. And what happens in the sense of how you go one day being in the military and you end up homeless, it is a series of events. And you end up with drug problems or alcohol problems or other social adjustment problems. And one day you wake up and you're unemployed, you're hungover, and you're homeless.
Several of the things that cause homelessness in veterans when they come back is traumatic brain injuries or TBIs. The families can only deal with so much of getting up in the morning and seeing that the gas stove has been left on overnight, or that your sneakers are left in the refrigerator, or the doors are unlocked, and at some point they're really going to push them out the door.
Veterans coming home today at least don't have to prove the difficulties of stress and combat. And they have the support of the community. The fact that we rely heavily on our Guard and Reserve, the citizen soldiers, means that we take them out of communities, away from their families, away from their jobs, and we send them to war. And when they come home, that readjustment period is very, very difficult.
Nearly 23% of the nation's homeless population have worn a uniform in the past. 76% of those veterans experience alcohol, drug, or mental health problems. Benefits and programs are available to enhance the lives of homeless and sick veterans and are in place to show the country's gratitude to those who have served with honor.
You can't do it alone, even though you may be able to handle yourself in combat. The system itself is sometimes confusing and people give up, don't go for the things that they're eligible for.
I really didn't know anything about what I was eligible for. I was a veteran, I served my country honorably, and there were benefits out there for me.
I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know where I was going to live. I've been out of the Army so long, and I was shocked and surprised to find out that I was still able to get help. And today I have a place to stay, I have food to eat, and I'm blessed.
I had substance abuse problem. And it's at that time that I became a homeless veteran. I had no place to go, but by the grace of God, I was a veteran.
There is health care through the VA system. There's mental health care, and of course there's educational benefits. And what happens is that they either don't utilize them or don't know how to follow the process. And what we're encouraging the younger veterans to do is to reach out to the veteran organizations. That will help you. In fact, they will help represent you to the VA, to the government, to secure your benefits.
The Veterans Support Foundation, formerly known as the VVAF, was founded by and for veterans. The Now VSF is a 501c3 nonprofit charity organization dedicated to improving the status of veterans' lives by assisting in improving veterans' employment rights and health care, as well as education and training.
We are the people that raise money specifically so that we can help other veterans organizations directly help veterans get the benefits that they've earned.
The services we provide for free. And what we want you to know is that if you're a veteran in the United States military and you need help, contact us.
Veterans of all eras and conflicts have unique health conditions related to their service, including the effects of Agent Orange and Gulf War illness. Today, many of these veterans are homeless, have a drug and alcohol addiction, and are living on the street or in hospital wards. The Veterans Support Foundation has furnished housing to hundreds of these veterans in need. These veterans have sought help for themselves to transition their lives from homeless to once again being a contributing community member. The VSF provides support for homeless and needy veterans, and they work hard to create a supportive atmosphere for every veteran and their families so they can have meaningful and productive lives.
Well, the VSF is essentially, simply, veterans helping veterans. We do homeless, we do service officer programs, veterans against drugs. We do a number of things.
Through its homeless program, encourages, helps, assists homeless veterans who are homeless for many reasons, be it drugs, alcohol, other reasons, to get their lives back in order so they can become productive citizens of the United States.
I can say if it wasn't for the house, I'd probably still be on the street. You know, the housing helped me to obtain employment. It helped me immensely in my recovery.
I was homeless and I was in need of a lot of things. And VSF stepped in and provided the things that I was in need of. And since they began to help me, my life has greatly been improved.
They didn't hesitate at all by helping me. They supported me at a time I really needed help.
If you or someone you know is a veteran in need of free assistance or would like to make a donation, call 1-800-882-1316 or write to Veterans Support Foundation, 8605 Cameron Street, Suite 400, Silver Spring, Maryland 20910. For more information, please visit vsf-usa.org. The Veterans Support Foundation, helping veterans and their families enrich their lives.